Okay, so let's take it to the A minor 7 to the D minor 7 that we have in the red chord progressions. So we're going to apply that, let's say the 1 and the and of 3. So I'm going to apply that to the D minor 7 here, D minor 7, D, F, A, C, and E, F, A, C in your right hand, to the A minor 7, that's A, E, and G, to the B, C, E, G here in your right hand. So you can just watch the red chord progressions if you don't know these chords. But because they're right there, they just teach you the chord really quickly with the scale that goes along with it. So, so just take these two chords, and then we're going to do the 1 and the and of 3. So I'm going to go like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Or I can hold it for longer, 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 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 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3. So that was for the A minor 7 to the D minor 7th, but we can also do that for the other red chord progression, or you can really do this for any chords, but I'm just going over ones that you're familiar with to this point. So let's do the E minor 7th, and this is a different E minor 7th. So this is the one from the red chord progressions. So it had a specific scale that goes along with it that had the two sharps in it. And so we use the 2, 3, 5, 7 here for this E minor 7, which was E, G, B, D, and then F sharp, G, B, D here. So F sharp, G, B, D. And so you use this, and then you go down to the D minor 7. So with a 2, 3, 5, 7. So try this with the, let's try the and of 4 for this one. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2. And if you want to try with me, you can clap with me here. So if you want to clap on the and of 4 as I'm counting, that's when I'm going to be playing the chord. So how about you do that just as like a little like interaction here. So you want to go like I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and just clap with me. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Clap harder. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so use all of these, the and of 4, and of 3, and of 2 for the A minor 7 to D minor, and then also the E minor 7 to D minor 7 as well. And other than that, let's take this concept of and of 2, and of 3, and of 4, and lastly, I want to apply this to when you're soloing in your right hand. So we've been doing two-handed chords for the last 3 lessons, but let's take this to where we're soloing in our right hand and we're only playing the hits in our left hand. So that's going to sound more like this. This allows you to do any chord you want, any scale you want. You're just doing this rhythm and soloing in the scale with your right hand while you do the hits in your left hand. So here I can do, let's say I do this E minor 7 to the D minor. So I'm going to solo in the 2 sharp scale here, which is actually the same scale as the D major. So I'm going to solo in this 2 sharp scale and then go to 0 sharps or flats when I get to the D. And I'm going to play this with a 1 in the and of 3. So it's kind of like now the exercise is like you take the chords you want, the scales you want, and then also the rhythm that you want, and then you play that rhythm in your left hand while you're soloing in your right hand. And that sounds like a lot to handle right now, but you just work up to it, you know. So here I'm going to start on this E minor 7th, the D minor 7th, and I'm going to go 1 in the and of 3. So I'm going to go like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3. So I'm going to do that while I'm soloing in my right hand. 2 and 3. And that actually might be a little bit hard for you to do at this point. So if that's too hard, just take it really slow and start off, go on like the D minor 7. So where you go like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and just start soloing really slowly. So you go 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But the cool thing here is that whatever you're playing with your right hand, one of those notes is going to be, you're going to play it at the same time as the hit comes in your left hand. So if you watch, my fingers are going to, they're going to intersect there. So I'm going to be playing a note in my right hand while I play a hit in my left hand. So it's going to be like 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. But this right here, this is really your chance to make your own exercises for yourself. Like with all of the chords that you know the 4-1, 4-3-2-1, you know these 4 chords, you know this, the chords from the red chord progressions, like the A minor 7th to D minor 7th, and you know the E minor 7th to D minor 7th. And then so you use all of those progressions, and you solo with your right hand. And this is where it just takes a long time. Well, I don't want to say like a long time, but it takes a while to get really familiar with this, so you're able to solo in your right hand while you're doing the hits in your left hand. I'm not going to lie, it took me a long time to get used to this, but once I got used to it, I was able to do all these hits at any time that I want to. So I started to be able to, go like... I mean, because how else would I be able to do that with my left hand and do all these hits if I hadn't started at a really slow tempo with the swing, right? Because all that I'm doing in my right hand is I'm just swinging it. I'm just going do 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 do. It's the same things that you've been doing, but I'm just incorporating left hand hits too. And the left hand hits are coming at random times that feel right to me based on my improvisation. But that can only come from practicing this and of 2, and of 3, and of 4. And as you practice it, I mean, you start to be able to do that. You start to like... And there I was just using the scales that the chords that the swing, a lot of the swing that I did a few things there that were a little crazy, but I mean most of it was just swing. It was just do 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 do, but just fast. And then I just did the hits there too. So you start slow with the swing, do the 2 and of 2, and of 3, and of 4, and then just practice that in whatever way you can with all of the chords and scales that you know.